What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to ISW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to Raise the SUILEN Megitsune. As always, please let me know the correct pronunciations if those were wrong. This was requested by Misterpatron over on my Patreon as one of his monthly requests included in my membership. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. He wrote, a while ago you reacted to the band Ave Mujica, which is part of the Bang Dream multimedia franchise in which the band is both a real-life band as well as a fictional band inside an anime series. Well, this band, Raise the SUILEN, is also part of Bang Dream. It's sort of a mix of electronic and metalcore, rock, new metal. And that already sounds awesome. It definitely sounds like something I could enjoy. And I've never heard this band before, so I'm really excited to check them out. If you want to be like Misterpatron and support me and my channel, you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee page where you can request a song, or you can check out my Patreon where you can find some exclusive content like this one. You get requests included monthly and some other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it.
それじゃ行くよ、メギツネ。
Oh, nice. That's very interesting. Nice film. Oh. Awesome. Wow. So many changes. Oh, the rhythm shifts are so cool. And getting fast again. Alright. What a note. Amazing. This definitely had a lot of energy and was so cool. A song that keeps you on your toes for the entire time, with a lot of changes, a lot of shifts in rhythm, in style, in energy, in pacing. Especially for me, hearing them for the first time, a lot of surprising stuff, a lot of unexpected switches. I liked it a lot. Misterpatron already introduced them that way, and there was definitely a very nice mix of electronic elements, this metal sound, pretty heavy sometimes, pretty fast sometimes, but also like a J-rock catchiness. Of course, one of the first things I've noticed was the contrast of the different vocal styles from the first verse, because the lead singer has this clean, straightforward, kind of commanding delivery, and in contrast to that there are those, I don't know how to describe it any other way, those like shouts with this cute voice. I think you know what I mean, which obviously don't just show the duality between those two vocal deliveries, but also the contrast to the heavy music. But as the song continued, the lead singer also shows that she's a great vocalist, especially this controlled long note at the end with some vibrato was pretty impressive, and I think a good highlight to kind of end the song on. And what's also impressive is while she's delivering this song in a great way, those catchy melodies as well, she's also playing the bass in a very groovy way with like a pretty punchy sound. The guitar mostly had like those heavier, distorted riffs with more like a tight rhythmic focus, but she also had that one section after, I guess, the first chorus, where she played a little cleaner, melodic, small solo riff, so to say. That was very cool too. Another switch up, so to say. The keys also brought in some extra flair and some like special melodies here and there. And one of my highlights is especially the drumming. I think that was great. That was very energetic, pretty fast in some parts, slower in other parts, but very tight, intense, and impactful throughout the whole song. And I think, pretty exemplary for the all the rhythmic changes throughout the song. Of course, that's not just the drums, but all the instruments. But for me, that's often the instrument you can notice it the most on. It's what I mentioned during the song, and I think also before. One thing that just makes this pretty special, those whole changes of rhythm, of pace, and of vibe overall through that, from like those fast, highly intense, punk-ish, straightforward beats to those more breakdown-ish sections and rhythms. And the drums do a great job of transitioning between those different vibes, those different parts, with some very nice fills. Just throughout the song, there are some subtle fills, some subtle like special elements, some double kick patterns, I think. And she's playing all of that like so effortless and so nonchalant that I think that's pretty impressive. And of course, what makes all of that even more unique, more special, are those electronic sounds that Misterpatron and I already mentioned, both, because those synths and electronic layers just add this modern sound, just an extra texture and an extra atmosphere that's helping to create this kind of hybrid sound between electronic and metal or rock, and also makes all of this kind of danceable despite being pretty heavy in some parts. I also just tried to look up the translation to the lyrics, and it seems like this is a cover of a baby metal song. Is that right? Please let me know. If so, I guess the lyrics are kind of having this baby metal typical fox theme going on. And if I understand it correctly, that's maybe metaphorically standing for female empowerment and like hidden strengths of women, probably also encouraging other women to stand up for themselves, to show those hidden powers, and through that maybe overcoming those traditional stereotypical images of women that some people, especially men, still have. Like I said, I don't even know if those are the right lyrics or is the right translation. And even if so, I don't know if that's the right interpretation. But how I understand it, it's like a female empowering song, which definitely is a great message. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you so much, Mr. Patron, for this request. I enjoyed it a lot. I really like the switches within the song, the contrasts between playful and heavy, between like cute and intense, the frequent shifts of textures, the breaks, the transitions definitely keep you as a listener engaged. I don't know, it feels both fun and intense and energetic at the same time, sometimes having this vibe of a controlled chaos with a lot of stuff going on, almost a little theatrical in some sections, with especially the fusion of the electronic elements and the metal sound being quite unique and being executed in a very well way. It was certainly a song that I enjoyed a lot, that I had a lot of fun with listening to and watching. Please let me know what other songs by them I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.